Hey everybody, it's Christy with Christy Artistry. Thank you for joining me tonight. I've got a lot to show you before we start tonight's video, which is going to be on this lovely 16 by 12 canvas. I wanted to show you the, this was the other one, the other painting that we did the other night where we reused the canvas, and that one is actually an 11 by 14. So in case anybody was wondering, it has dried, and look at how pretty, look at the shimmer of that peacock pearl. Very nice. So this one will get sealed, and then we have a good painting on this canvas, because I like this one. I was going to show you the sides to show you that none of the old painting is showing through or on the canvas itself, just the new painting, so that it helps to use one that is smooth. So that's that one. Then I wanted to show you, I can't remember if I showed you the fully dried results of our beautiful Dutch pour in our purple and our gold. This one came out really pretty. I can't wait to see this one sealed. So those were two. And then I wanted to show you another thing that you can do with your leftover paint. A lot of times I will scrape up the leftover paint and I will put it into cups. And then next time I need a little blue or purple or I want some white, I will put those into a new painting. Another thing that you can do, and it's really simple, you can either do your pour painting right on, like I have plastic on the table underneath these pads. You could do your paintings there and then just let the extra paint dry, and we call them skins. But once in a while what I do is I'll take a plastic lid like this, and if I see a pretty spillover, I will just put it into like this. Now I did it at the bottom of this cup as well, but it's still drying, because on the lids it dries much quicker. And then all you do is take a fingernail or something, go to the edge and pluck it up, and then very carefully just pull the skin. And you can use this side, which is the back side, or you can use this side. And a lot of people make jewelry or magnets or coasters. Like I have coasters that this would fit on a coaster, and you just put them on the coaster and then you seal them in. A lot of times people use this side, but I honestly like the duller side because I can always resin these and make them look pretty. You can also do the jewelry that they're doing, or necklaces and earring sets, which is kind of cool, but I just thought I'd show you. All you do is take a plastic lid and put your bit on there, don't make it too thick, and then just let it dry. And it does, like this one took a couple of days, and like I said, this at the bottom, I thought I'd try it at the bottom. It's still drying, so I may just scrape that one out of there. But anyway, that's the other thing I wanted to show you. So tonight's painting, again, this is going to be on a, what did I just say this was? My memory. 14 by 16? No, 12 by 16. All right. And we are, since we're now a little past Memorial Day and 4th of July is coming up, I decided that I wanted to do a white background. So I mixed up my Blickcrylic white with Floetrol and water. And then, as you know, I had mentioned, I think in my last video or two, that I was running out of paint, so I had to do a bunch of mixing of paint. I did 20 bottles before this this painting that we did. And then I had like 5 or 6 or more left to do. And let's see, I still have 1, 2, 3. Oh goodness, I still have quite a few. But I did get the Ultramarine and the Alizarin Crimson purchased today and mixed up. So those are the colors I'm going to use. And then the rest of the colors that I mixed up are all in these new bottles over here. So the ones that are the new bottles are the ones that I just all mixed up, those 20. There's a bunch down there too. So we have fresh paint. We are going to get started. I'm going to flood the canvas with my white, and then we're just going to add these two colors. So I'll be right back. here is our canvas. Here is our white paint that I just mixed up. So let's get that poured on and spread out. And if anybody's wondering why I use my Artist Loft black, but I don't use Artist Loft white, 2000, I want to say 21 or 22, something changed with Artist Loft white. Yeah, it was during the pandemic, and we couldn't get a hold of the normal white that we had been purchasing, and now they have changed it out to something called a soft body paint, but it wasn't mixing the same. And what was happening is you were getting tons and tons of cells in your flood color, and that's not what we want. We want our flood color to be the smooth background to host our other paints. And so many of us had to flip over to different brands, and I really like the Blick. It's pretty reasonably priced. I can buy it in a gallon. I think only once I had a problem where they ran out of it, and again that was while the pandemic was still going on. So I'm just sticking with it. I mix it the same as I did with the Artist Loft. I don't have the bubble problems, and I don't have all those weird cells that came up when you didn't want cells. So that is why I use Blick. And since the black did not have this change of recipe or whatever, the black still works just fine. If they change the black and it starts doing that, yes, I will flip over to Blick black as well. But since also Artist Loft and Blick paints along with Master's Touch, I have not had any problems with them not working nicely together. The only paint that I've had a problem with of the mixing it with another brand is those color shot paints that I scooped up from Home Depot when they were selling them out. And to be honest with you, when I bought them, they were old, and I bought them because the colors were so interesting. They had colors like shark. They had colors like what's that one? Lipstick. You know, so they just named them fancy names, which I got a kick out of. So I did buy everything they had at the Home Depots by me. Did a few paintings. Again, they didn't really go or work well with other paints. I have probably 32 bottles of them left, and when I went in to mix them, they were expired. I'm going to say expired because they were just a jelly mess inside. So I won't be using those again, but I did have fun doing a few paintings with them. Okay, there's our white. I feel like I'm missing somewhere in the middle. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to blow this out real quick. Just bear with me for a second while I blow this out. All right, there we go. I just felt like I wasn't getting a nice coating on there, so I decided I would blow it out. And we're just going to make sure our edges, these are where the canvas folds over. And I like to make sure that those little crevices get thoroughly covered as well. If you don't have coverage on the canvas, you can see it when it dries. Okay. Alrighty. So, again, decided that I was just going to use red and blue. I thought about using gold. I may change my mind and add it, but right now I just want the red, white, and blue. Okay, so I'm going to start out with the Alizarin Crimson, and this is Academy Acrylic. I chose these two colors because they are the closest, I think, to the colors on the flag, and since I am kind of doing a Memorial Day 4th of July type painting, that's why I chose those colors. Okay, let me see if I can get this lid off. There we go. Alright, so my thought was that I would do these little, almost like fireworks. Now, am I going to get them to look like fireworks? Who knows? But I'm going to sure try. That's why I said I may add gold, because I may need something to make them look more like fireworks. It's such a pretty color. I love ultramarine blue. So pretty. Alright, let's see. We have 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, I kind of do it here. Kind of close to the other one, but oh well. Alright, so my plan is, first we're going to let them sit for a minute. And then I am trying to decide if I should put the white in the center and the gold on top, the gold in and then the white. Or if I should just put white around the outsides. Which reminds me of a Wonder Bread label. I think I'm going to put white on the outsides. This white on the outsides. And I say this white because this is the white with the cell creator in there. And I'm hoping that it will just do its thing and start creating cells before I do anything else here. Some gold. So I just mixed up my Splendid and my 24 karat. See, it's doing what I was hoping. Yay! Before I even blow them out, it's doing what I was hoping. So yes, we're going to add a little bit of gold to each of them. There we go. Alright, now let's see if we can make them explode. And in order to do that, I believe I'm going to need to use the whoops, I'm going to use the, what is this thing called? The flour. A little flour dryer. Because then I can set them right on there and hopefully convince them to burst outward. Alright, here we go. Okay, so we got that part done. Now, we need to, I think we'll take this one and we'll try this. No, I don't think that's thick enough. Get them to spider out, like when you see them bursting where it's not all the full color left, it's just sort of the starburst effect. Before they kind of fall apart. That the cell creator would have done a little more with the cells. It's really not done what I was hoping. It's okay. I'm drawing these a little bit thick because they do go back together, as you can see. So they need to be thick enough to keep some of the strings and things we're making here. We had one, this one, that really kept kind of the explosion. Alright, so we have a bunch of explosions. Now I think what I want to do, I like these little abstract crazy paintings. They're fun to do because you can be very creative, and they're also you know how when you you decorate for your holidays and you don't know what to put up? These are the type of paintings that you can put up for the holiday and then put away till next year. You know, it's just a nice little accent piece for a quick holiday. Alright, I'm going to blow them out one more time because I feel like they're sinking. I want to get the cells back, so I'm going to blow them out again. Okay, I like that. Alright, I'm going to torch it real quick. torch. I forgot. That was the one thing I forgot to do, is to reload my torch. That's all right. I'll do it in a minute. Because it's out. Okay. I like that. It's looking like the fireworks, like I was thinking. And I even almost think that I could put like something like support our troops, or Happy 4th of July, or Happy Memorial Day. Anything on this, and this would be a beautiful background for it. So that's what I think I'm going to do with it. I like it, like I said, I like to make these paintings. I keep paintings for every holiday. I make paintings for every holiday because I like to decorate for holidays. And so I have, you saw the Easter painting for this year. That was fun. I love that painting. And then I actually have a flag painting that I did for you guys for last 4th of July, I think it was. But I can't find it. I looked in my 4th of July box and it is not there. And I don't remember selling it. But you never know. Sometimes I make things for myself and then somebody says, oh, I really like that. Can I buy that? And it's like, yeah, sure. Why not? Okay, so that is my June-July holiday painting. Fireworks explosion. So I'm going to grab the camera and bring you down and show you that from my direction. I'll be right back. Alright, so here's my little fireworks explosion painting. And again, I think of this as a background for some sort of saying, whether it is, you know, support our troops, happy 4th of July, you know, anything, you know, that's for Flag Day. Could be for Flag Day. Flag Day's coming up in June as well. So we have Memorial in May. June is Flag Day. We have 4th of July coming up. So this painting will be hanging for quite a while over the next, you know, until after 4th of July. So let me know what you think about this painting. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but every once in a while I just like to paint things for my own use, and I want to share them with you and get your opinion on them. See if you like these crazy abstracts that I've been you know, maybe I'll put some vinyl letters on here or something. Let me know. And until our next video, thank you all for watching, and thank you to my subscribers. I really appreciate all of you. All right, bye.